Jai Gurudev and welcome. We are excited to dive into how the art of living techniques such as meditation, yoga, and Sudarshan Kriya not only improve physical and mental well being but also play a role in creating financial success and meaningful contributions to society. Can you begin by sharing the scientific rationale behind how these practices can lead to prosperity and wealth? Jai Gurudev, and thank you for the opportunity. The connection between art of living practices and financial prosperity is a fascinating one, supported by both scientific research and practical experience. At the heart of these techniques is the concept of mental clarity, emotional regulation, and mind body harmony. These practices reduce stress, enhance focus, and cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace, all of which are essential for thriving in the fast paced world of business and finance. From a scientific perspective, meditation and Sudarshan Kriya have been shown to lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, and increase serotonin and dopamine, the brain's feel good neurotransmitters. Research published in journals like Psychosomatic Medicine and the Journal of Clinical Psychology has demonstrated that reducing stress improves cognitive function, decision making, and emotional intelligence. These, in turn, are critical for financial decision making and business success. That's interesting. So, these practices essentially optimize brain function and emotional responses, which are vital for business success. But how do these techniques translate into tangible financial outcomes, and how do they help someone become rich or prosperous? That's a great question. To understand this, we need to look at two key aspects: focus and emotional intelligence. Sudarshan Kriya, yoga, and meditation improve both. Firstly, in improved decision making, when you meditate or practice Sudarshan Kriya regularly, your brain enters a more balanced, relaxed state. Research in Frontiers in Psychology and the Journal of Neuroscience shows that mindfulness practices can significantly improve cognitive function and decision making abilities. By reducing the noise of stress and distraction, you can make more strategic long term decisions rather than reacting out of impulse. For someone in business or finance, this could mean better investments, avoiding financial pitfalls, and seizing opportunities that others might miss. Then, emotional intelligence (EQ), meditation, and yoga enhance empathy, self awareness, and self regulation, all key components of emotional intelligence. Studies in the Journal of Organizational Behavior have shown that leaders with high EQ tend to lead more successful businesses. These leaders are better at managing teams, understanding client needs, and maintaining resilience through tough times. When you are emotionally intelligent, you create better relationships, which often translate into better business opportunities and financial returns. Moreover, the calm and centered mindset that comes from these practices can help individuals stay focused on long term wealth building strategies rather than being distracted by the short term highs and lows of the market or business fluctuations. This long term perspective is often what separates successful investors and business owners from others. I see. So these practices not only help improve mental performance but also shape how we interact with others, fostering stronger relationships and creating better business opportunities. But what about a broader impact on society? How do these techniques help individuals contribute financially to community service and social causes? This is where the deeper philosophy of the art of living comes into play. When individuals practice meditation and Sudarshan Kriya, they not only experience personal growth but also develop a sense of connectedness to the world around them. The art of living philosophy emphasizes that true wealth is not just financial, it is about using our resources to uplift others and contribute to the collective well being. Scientific studies on altruism and giving show that people who engage in acts of kindness, whether through financial donations or volunteer work, experience greater happiness and fulfillment. Research in the Journal of Happiness Studies found that people who make financial contributions to charity or engage in community service often see improvements to their overall health and well being. When we contribute to others, we tap into what is often referred to as the helper's high, a physiological response where giving activates the brain's reward center and boosts dopamine levels. Furthermore, there is also a financial benefit to giving. Studies from institutions like the University of Chicago and Harvard Business School suggest that businesses or individuals who practice corporate social responsibility (CSR) or engage in community service tend to perform better financially in the long run. One reason for this is that it helps build a positive brand image, foster customer loyalty, and attract like minded investors and or partners. In essence, the more you give, the more you attract positive opportunities in the art of living. We believe that giving is the new receiving. As your wealth grows, you find more avenues to give back, whether it is through charity, creating jobs, or establishing initiatives that directly benefit underprivileged communities. So, the more you practice these techniques and align yourself with the philosophy of service, the more you are likely to experience a virtuous cycle of giving and receiving, both financially and personally. Can you give an example of someone who has applied these principles and seen both personal and social benefits? Absolutely, a great example is Vishal Pandya, a successful entrepreneur who followed the art of living practices and leveraged them to create not only a thriving business but also a huge social impact. Vishal used his meditation practice to help him stay focused and calm during high stress periods, and his business saw exponential growth as a result. However, what really stands out is how Vishal reinvested his financial success back into his community. He set up educational programs for underprivileged children and funded healthcare projects in rural areas. By combining his business acumen with the principles of selfless service, he was able to fund large scale social initiatives while continuing to grow his wealth. This kind of social enterprise not only supports communities but also creates an ecosystem where the wealth generated is reinvested in ways that benefit society as a whole. Another example is the Art of Living Foundation's involvement in global humanitarian efforts. The foundation has helped raise millions of dollars for disaster relief, education, and healthcare using the financial contributions of individuals who practice these techniques. The more people practice and align with these principles, the more they tend to contribute, whether it is through financial donations or hands on service. That's a powerful example. It seems like these techniques help individuals create a deep sense of purpose, which drives them to use their financial success to support larger societal causes. For someone who is new to these practices, what would you recommend they do to start seeing both personal and financial benefits and opportunities to contribute to society? It's important to approach these practices with an open mind and consistency. Even small steps can lead to big changes over time. For beginners, I would suggest starting with daily meditation, even if it is just for 10 to 15 minutes. Meditation will quickly bring clarity and focus, reducing stress and improving decision making. Adding yoga to the morning routine will help with energy, physical health, and emotional balance. To get the full benefits of Sudarshan Kriya, I recommend attending an Art of Living course or workshop where you will be trained to do the breathing exercises in a structured way. This technique, in particular, is powerful in enhancing mental clarity, emotional resilience, and physical vitality, which will directly impact your ability to succeed in business and make clear decisions. In terms of contributing to society, the more you practice these techniques, the more naturally you will feel a sense of interconnectedness and a desire to help others. You will start seeing opportunities around you to give back, whether through financial support, starting social initiatives, or mentoring others. This sense of service grows as you practice, and you will find that financial success follows in a more sustainable and fulfilling way. It sounds like these practices provide a foundation for personal growth that not only improves your financial outcomes but also makes you a more impactful contributor to society. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today. It is clear that the Art of Living practices offer a holistic path to success, wealth, and social contribution. It was a pleasure to share this with you. The more we nurture ourselves through meditation, yoga, and Sudarshan Kriya, the more we create not only personal success but a larger collective impact. Success, when coupled with a sense of service, creates a ripple effect that benefits everyone. It is a true wealth of life. Thank you once again. Your insights are truly inspiring, and I'm sure they will encourage many to explore these powerful techniques. Jai Gurudev and welcome. Jai Gurudev and welcome. Today we are joined by an expert from the Art of Living Foundation who will be shedding light on how practices like meditation, yoga, and Sudarshan Kriya can help individuals become successful, prosperous, and contribute meaningfully to society, not just in a physical or mental sense, but also financially. Welcome. Thank you. It is a pleasure to be here and share the wisdom of the Art of Living practices. They are designed to bring holistic transformation to individuals, and when practiced diligently, they can profoundly impact one's life both personally and financially. Let's start with a broad question. How exactly do techniques like Sudarshan Kriya, meditation, and yoga contribute to success and prosperity? That's a great question. The Art of Living's core practices, especially Sudarshan Kriya, meditation, and yoga, are designed to enhance your mental clarity, emotional resilience, and physical energy. All of these are essential components for achieving success in any area of life. including finances. When we practice Sudarshan Kriya, we use rhythmic breathing techniques that help to regulate the autonomic nervous system. This not only helps reduce stress and anxiety, but also increases focus, productivity, and creativity. These are all critical attributes for success in today's fast paced competitive world. On a neurological level, Sudarshan Kriya activates the parasympathetic nervous system, leading to improved cognitive function, better decision making, and clearer thinking, all of which are essential and necessary for financial success. Additionally, regular yoga practice enhances flexibility and physical well being. When the body is relaxed and healthy, the mind is more clear and efficient, which contributes to better performance at work and in daily activities. Meditation further sharpens mental clarity and emotional balance, which increases emotional intelligence vital for personal relationships, business organizations, and leadership. So, these practices affect the mind and body in ways that help people succeed in business and career. But can they also directly influence financial prosperity? Absolutely. Research has shown that individuals who practice mindfulness, meditation, and other mind body techniques often experience a greater sense of clarity in their goals, which leads to better financial decision making. In the context of financial prosperity, the benefits of these techniques extend beyond reducing stress and enhancing focus. They help you develop a mindset of abundance, resilience, and gratitude, all of which are necessary for attracting wealth. There is a psychological principle called a law of attraction that states that when we focus on positive intentions and visualize success, we are more likely to act in ways that align with our desires. Techniques like meditation help clear mental blockages, increase optimism, and foster a positive outlook, which in turn creates opportunities for financial success. According to studies, people with a positive mindset are more likely to take calculated risks and seize opportunities that lead to wealth creation. Moreover, Art of Living's techniques emphasize a balanced life, achieving material success while remaining deeply connected to one's inner peace. This balance is key because when we are driven purely by external goals like money, we often miss the deeper sense of purpose that makes financial success truly fulfilling. Acts Art of Living focuses on aligning personal aspirations with service to society, which is another crucial element for long term prosperity. That is fascinating. You mentioned service to society as an important aspect of prosperity. How do these practices enable individuals to contribute to community service in a financially significant way? Community service, especially in a financial sense, often requires a combination of personal success and a desire to give back. The Art of Living practices cultivate an inner sense of generosity and empathy, which naturally motivates people to give others. By fostering a mindset of abundance, practitioners are more likely to share their resources, whether it is time, money, or skills, with those in need. Furthermore, the Art of Living teaches that success is not just about individual wealth, but about how that wealth can be used for the greater good. Many practitioners of these techniques have gone on to create foundations, donate significant portions of their income, or even establish businesses with social missions at their core. For instance, in India, His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, the founder of the Art of Living, has inspired many to get involved in large-scale community development projects. These projects include educational programs, health initiatives, and disaster relief efforts, which require substantial financial resources to sustain. Studies show that individuals who are spiritually inclined and practice mindfulness are more likely to engage in altruistic behavior, including charitable giving. A paper published in the Journal of Business Ethics demonstrated that people with higher levels of mindfulness tend to make more ethical and socially responsible decisions, including donating to charity and contributing to community welfare. So, the inner transformation brought about by these practices helps individuals shift from focusing solely on a self interest to being more engaged in social causes, which has financial implications. Yes, precisely. There is an emerging body of research that links mindfulness and meditation practices to increase social responsibility and financial contributions to society. The transformation that comes from regular practice often leads people to adopt a broader, more inclusive perspective on wealth, seeing it not just as something to accumulate, but as a resource to be used for the well being of others. For example, some successful entrepreneurs who practice Sudarshan Kriya and meditation report that their approach to wealth creation shifts from a me first mentality to one of collaboration and contribution. They are not just focused on maximizing profit, but on how their businesses or endeavors can have a positive social impact. The shift in mindset can lead to the creation of socially responsible businesses that generate both profit and positive change. On a practical level, the Art of Living has several large scale initiatives such as the International Association for Human Values IAHV, which works on sustainable development, peace building, and disaster relief. Many of these initiatives are funded through the contributions of individuals who practice these techniques and recognize the importance of giving back. In your experience, what does it take for someone to truly integrate these practices into their lives and begin to see tangible results in terms of wealth and community service? Consistency is key, like any transformative practice. The benefits of Sudarshan Kriya, yoga, and meditation unfold over time. It's important for people to commit to regular practice, ideally under the guidance of a trained instructor, as this helps maintain discipline and ensures they are benefiting from the techniques fully. Second, intention matters. When people get set clear, positive intentions for how they want to use their wealth and success, whether it is for personal growth, financial abundance, or social contribution, they can begin to manifest those intentions through their actions. These techniques help clear mental fog and help individuals focus on their goals, which in turn guides these decisions. Lastly, community support is vital. Being part of the Art of Living community provides not only emotional and spiritual support but also practical knowledge and resources. Many people who are part of this community collaborate on service projects or business ventures which amplify the financial and social impact. Research also supports this. In a study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology, participants who regularly practice mindfulness techniques reported higher levels of life satisfaction and greater financial well being. These individuals also tended to feel a stronger sense of purpose and were more likely to contribute to charity or engage in community projects. That's incredibly insightful. So, these techniques provide a framework for achieving both personal wealth and social impact through a holistic approach. Exactly. The Art of Living's approach is about living a balanced life, being prosperous and successful in the material world, while also being connected to a higher sense of purpose. This creates a win win scenario. Individuals achieve financial success and they also contribute meaningfully to society. It is not just about personal gain, but how we can uplift and empower others, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Thank you so much for sharing this knowledge with us today. It is clear that through practices like Sudarshan Kriya, yoga, and meditation, people can transform not only their own lives but also the world around them in a significant and financial way. It's been my pleasure. I truly believe that these techniques can change the world for the better, one person at a time. The more people who adopt this mindset and practice, the greater the collective impact we'll have on the world. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, welcome to today's interview. We have an expert from the Art of Living who will guide us through how practices like meditation, yoga, and Sudarshan Kriya can help people become successful, prosperous, and financially wealthy while also enabling them to contribute meaningfully to society. Thank you for joining us. Jai Gurudev, and thank you for having me. It is an honor to be here and share the powerful impact that these practices can have not just on individuals' health and well being, but on their financial prosperity and social contributions as well. Okay, let's dive right in. There has been an increasing interest in how mindfulness practices such as yoga, meditation, and Sudarshan Kriya can affect one's life. Could you help us understand how these practices can lead to greater success and wealth? Absolutely. At their core, the Art of Living techniques focus on cultivating inner peace, clarity, and energy, which in turn enhances productivity, creativity, and decision making, all key components of success. Sudarshan Kriya, a breath based technique, has been scientifically shown to reduce stress and improve overall mental clarity. By practicing Sudarshan Kriya, individuals can calm their nervous systems, increase their focus, and boost their productivity, leading to better performance in work and business endeavors. Yoga, in a similar way, enhances flexibility and vitality, which allows individuals to be more physically resilient and mentally sharp. When the body is free from stress and tension, the mind operates more efficiently, and this translates to better decision making and higher output. A study conducted by the American Journal of Lifestyle Medicine found that regular meditation and yoga practice increase cognitive functioning, reduces stress hormones like cortisol, and boost brain areas responsible for decision making and problem solving. These mental benefits are crucial for achieving financial prosperity as they help individuals to stay focused on their goals, handle challenges with resilience, and make better financial choices. So, these practices help with mental clarity and stress reduction, which can in turn make someone more successful. But how do these practices specifically help in attracting wealth both personally and financially? That's an excellent question. The key here is how these practices affect our mindset. The art of living teaches that a mindset of abundance, generosity, and gratitude attracts more opportunities, especially in the financial realm. When you are calm and balanced, and when you have the clarity to make informed decisions, you naturally begin to identify and seize opportunities that align with your goals. From a scientific perspective, meditation and mindfulness practices influence the brain in profound ways. Research in psychological science has shown that mindfulness increases positive thinking, improves emotional intelligence, enhances self regulation. These traits are vital for building wealth because they enable individuals to navigate challenges, stay disciplined in their financial strategies, and make decisions that align with long term financial goals rather than short term gratification. Furthermore, techniques like Sudarshan Kriya help individuals rewire their brains to reduce negative emotions like fear and anxiety, which often hold people back from taking calculated risks or pursuing business ventures. When you are not driven by fear or uncertainty, you are more likely to take actions that lead to financial success. In addition, the art of living emphasizes a philosophy of seva, or selfless service, which fosters a sense of responsibility to use one's wealth not just for personal gain but to serve the community. This principle creates a deeper connection with abundance. The more people contribute positively to society, whether through financial donations, creating jobs, or supporting charitable causes, the more they naturally attract prosperity. That's interesting. You mentioned a sense of responsibility to give back to the community. How do these practices not only lead to personal financial success, but also to empower people to contribute meaningfully to society? This is where true richness of the art of living philosophy lies. Financial success, when combined with a deep sense of service, becomes even more impactful. When individuals practice Sudarshan Kriya and yoga, they cultivate a greater sense of emotional and spiritual well being. This makes them more attuned to the needs of others, which motivates them to contribute to not just with their time and skills, but their financial resources as well. There's a growing body of research that links mindfulness to increased pro social behavior. For example, a study published in the Journal of Business Ethics found that individuals who practice mindfulness and meditation tend to make more socially responsible financial decisions and are more likely to engage in charitable giving. In addition, people who are grounded in the art of living techniques often develop businesses or initiatives that not only generate wealth but also create a social impact. The success stories are numerous. Take, for example, individuals who have built businesses with a social enterprise model which prioritize sustainability, community welfare, and ethical practices, all while achieving financial success in the context of large scale community service. The Art of Living Foundation has pioneered projects like free education programs, health camps, and disaster relief operations. These projects require significant financial resources, but they are sustained through the generosity of individuals who have internalized the values of giving back. Can you give specific examples of how the art of living's practices have led people to contribute financially to community service and perhaps even help to fund large scale social initiatives? Absolutely. One of the most significant ways the art of living practitioners contribute to community service financially is through the International Association for Human Values, IAHV, an NGO that focuses on education, health, and peace building efforts around the world. The organization funds initiatives such as the Free School for Children program, disaster relief efforts, and rehabilitation for former prisoners, among other impactful projects. A study published by the World Bank in 2020 highlighted how community based initiatives like those supported by IAHV have had measurable impacts on local economies, creating jobs and fostering social enterprises that generate sustainable income. The success of these initiatives is in large part due to the financial contributions of individuals who practice the art of living techniques and feel a deep sense of responsibility to use their wealth for social betterment. Many individuals who are successful in their respective fields, whether it is business, healthcare, or the arts, often leverage their financial success to support these causes. These contributions come from a place of inner peace and abundance. They see wealth not as something to hoard, but as a resource that can change lives for the better. The more these practices are adopted, the larger the pool of financial resources directed towards sustainable and impactful community development. It seems that through inner transformation and a mindset shift, individuals are able to attract wealth and also direct that wealth toward larger social change. How does the art of living maintain this balance of prosperity and social contribution? The art of living provides a holistic approach to life. The teachings emphasizes that true prosperity comes not just from personal success but from contributing to the welfare of others. There is a fundamental belief in the interconnectedness of all beings and that when one person succeeds, the ripple effect benefits the entire community. Research has shown that people who engage in community service or who contribute to causes larger than themselves experience greater life satisfaction and often more financial success as well. This is not a coincidence. When individuals focus on collective well being, they tend to experience greater joy and fulfillment, which attracts more opportunities, whether in business, career, or financial growth. Additionally, the Art of Living offers a structured approach to give back through local and global service initiatives. This not only provides an avenue for financial contribution, but also strengthens a global network of individuals who are working together toward a common goal. Through these combined efforts, individuals are able to amplify their impact both financially and socially. As we wrap up, could you share any final thoughts on how anyone, regardless of their financial background, can start using these techniques to improve their wealth and contribute to society? The beauty of these practices is that they are accessible to everyone, regardless of financial background. The first step is to begin with the simple tools of yoga, meditation, and Sudarshan Kriya. As you begin to practice regularly, you will notice a shift in your mental clarity, emotional resilience, and overall sense of well being. These practices help you see opportunities where you might have previously seen obstacles. The next step is to cultivate a mindset of abundance, not scarcity. Financial success comes when you are aligned with your true purpose and when you use your resources, whether it is time, energy, or money, not just for your own benefit but for the betterment of others. In conclusion, when individuals embrace the practices of the art of living, they cultivate the inner wisdom and energy to become both successful and prosperous while also contributing meaningfully to the world around them. It is a cycle of growth, prosperity, and service that not only benefits the individuals but has a profound and lasting impact on society as a whole. Thank you for such a thought provoking conversation. It is clear that the art of living practices offer a path not just to personal wealth but to meaningfully social contributions as well. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure sharing how these simple yet powerful techniques can bring about a true transformation in both personal and societal prosperity. Jai Gurudev.